Hello, I'm Bryant K. Smith, the Human Potential Specialist. I'm also an author, a speaker, and a former DJ. And I am hip-hop. I want to talk to you and use a simple analogy. This coin. This coin has two sides, just like hip-hop. There's the positive side that is a complete culture composed of 9 elements. And then there's the commercial side. Most of us know the commercial side as rap music. Sometimes we're even confused and we say things like, oh, Talib Kweli, Mos Def, MF Doom, J Electronica, that's hip hop. But when you get to Soulja Boy, that's rap. Well, it's all rap. Rap is just one of the 9 elements composing hip hop culture. The reason that we spend so much time focusing on rap is the most visible of the 9 elements. Ask yourself, when is the last time you saw 2 fashion designers, let's say Sean John and the FUBU guys, waiting for each other outside of a radio station to fight over whose fashion designs were the best? There's no television show called Beef for graffiti artists. None of those things happen. But it all happens with rap and rap artists. So since that is the most visible expression of the art form, a lot of us mistakenly decide that rap must be hip-hop. And I want to use another analogy to talk about the commercial side of hip-hop. The WWF. That's right. If you understand the WWF, then you understand commercialized rap. Commercialized rap, you couldn't be yourself. For instance, my real government name, Bryant K. Smith. No one wants to hear a rapper by the name of Bryant K. Smith. But if I change my name and change my persona to B Negative, now I'm a rapper. That rapper B Negative, he be spitting fire. That's the same thing in the WWF. You don't know the wrestlers' real names, maybe 1 or 2, but they all have some stage persona, something that I call being fake. And in hip-hop, we admire being real. The other thing that I want to talk about in commercialization of rap is that there's another similarity between rap and wrestling. It is male dominated. Yes, there are lots of female underground artists. There are lots of females who are producers, but none of them wield the power and the control that the male hip-hop artists and producers do. Similarly, there are lots of female wrestlers, but you don't see them wielding the same type of power as the men in the WWF. Now, why did I want to make that analogy and use the 2 sides of the coin and using the WWF? Because I want you all to know that you have a choice and you have complete control over your experience in hip-hop. See, hip-hop inspired me, it empowered me, it helped make me the person that I am today. I want to ask you all, especially those critics out there, if you can say that 50-something-year-old Flavor Flav is hip-hop, then how is it that 40-something-year-old President Barack Obama is not? We can't keep taking away the positive elements of hip-hop and aspects and only substituting it with the negative. Let's look at the complete picture. Hip-hop can be used for good. It can transform lives. The entrepreneurial spirit, the graffiti writing, the DJing, the rapping, the knowledge, all of that has been used to transform lives, create wealth, and to expand the community. Well, I'm here today to tell you that it's up to us, the true lovers of hip-hop as a culture, the true users of hip-hop, the culture, to take it back. And we want to turn this hip-hop thing around. You used to need a whole room full of equipment to put out your own sound, your own music. Now you can do it on a laptop. Actually, I saw something on television the other day. You can use an iPad and an iPhone to simulate 2 turntables and a mic. So there's no excuse for us not to control the destiny of hip-hop. Let's not let the corporate entities dominate what we see. I don't know about you, but I'm tired of hearing the same 5 songs on the radio stations and being told this is what you have to choose from for hip-hop. Thanks to the internet, I can listen to artists in Africa. I can see fashion designers in Europe who are into hip-hop culture. I can visit and read books and stories written by hip-hop artists, hip-hop educators. I can do just about everything. I can take classes at the Berklee School of Music on turntablism. I can study Tupac and Jay-Z through their readers and their films. These are things that we need to do to expand hip-hop culture. No longer should we be satisfied with just the demonization of hip-hop, the demonization of our youth, because ultimately, when you condemn hip-hop, that's who you're targeting, the youth. And I don't know about you, but I'm all about protecting, impacting, and empowering the youth. So to the youth out there of today, I tell you, pick up a mic, pick up a can of spray paint, pick up some needle and thread, become an entrepreneur, pick up a book. Because yes, hip-hop does have a strong presence in dealing with knowledge. You can't respect what you don't love. And if you don't love it, you won't respect it. It's a catch-22. I love hip-hop. I respect hip-hop. And that's why I'm using it in my presentations as I travel across the country, speaking and doing multimedia presentations to empower people. I want everyone to know that I am hip-hop, that hip-hop helped shape my life, that it helped make me the person that I am today. I'm a positive black man. Hip-hop helped make me that. I'm proud to be here today to help you become empowered. Use hip-hop as a medium for change, for positive change. Hip-hop can be used to address social justice issues. When you watch the news and you see people all around the world gravitating toward this art form, this music, this culture, it's because it empowers people. And it doesn't matter whether you are a prince or a pauper. Hip-hop can be used to help spread a message of hope, love, and inspiration. And yes, it can be used to spread silliness and foolishness, but tell me a genre of music that does it. Question: what do the following have in common? Gospel, rock and roll, jazz, the blues, R&B, funk, disco. Every single one of those is similar to rap and hip-hop. Every time they came out in the American culture, the generation that preceded it said this is the worst thing to ever happen to our music. And guess what? We celebrate all of those art forms now as being classics and classical. They all have museums and halls of fame where we honor the best of those art forms. 20 years from now, if we're smart, we'll be doing the same for hip-hop. 20 years from now, if you're smart, you'll be looking back and saying, I'm glad I embraced hip-hop. You'll see it in your films. You'll see it in your books. You'll see it in your schools. You'll see it in your music. You'll see it everywhere. And you'll be proud that you were a part of it. So this has been Bryant K. Smith, giving you an unlimited potential moment, trying to get you to embrace your inner hip-hop. Also known as DJ B Smooth. I'm out of here. Peace.